Welcome to Read Between the Lines. It's great to have you with us for another week of sports debate. We begin tonight with the Habs, who have their backs against the wall against Tampa Bay, with Bishop doing his best Carey Price impression. Do les Canadiens have a chance, or should they take out the golf clubs? We welcome to the show Pierre Juste, RBTL contributor. Great to have you.
Glad to be back.
To your right is Juan Mendez. You are the highest-scoring Canadian NCAA Division I basketball player. Great to welcome you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks for having me.
And I challenge you to a game of NBA Jam. You down?
So down.
Right, love it. To your right is David Hurley. I think you're sporting some good stuff. You got a sock game this week.
Sock game's tight today. What can I say?
Well, one thing that's not tight is the way the Canadians have been playing. Tampa Bay has been outschooling the Canadians. How much of a different team now that we see Bishop? How much of a game player and game changer he is?
Listen, I mean, the Montreal Canadiens, usually the regular season has no implication to the playoffs, and it's not indicative to what's going to happen. Clearly, in this case, it is, because the Tampa Bay Lightning are really having their way with the Montreal Canadiens. They're playing so well, and Ben Bishop has been a difference. I mean, the Canadians have had some opportunities to score. Hit a couple posts, put it in Ben Bishop's glove, but right now they're not getting the results. The power play is so putrid right now. It is not looking good. The Canadians need to do something, and I hate to say this, and I've been hating him the whole season, but the loss of David Desharnais right now is really hurting the Canadians, because Max Pacioretty looks like a chicken without a head.
Well, hold on, because you've been very critical of David Desharnais. You've said when David Desharnais plays, this team is not good.
He plays soft. He does play soft.
But you've come out and said that we need more from David Desharnais. Now that David Desharnais is not in the lineup, you're saying that
we still need him in the lineup, but Pacioretty is lost without him. I mean, playing him with Thomas Plekanec right now is not, he doesn't have that chemistry. And I want a Max Pacioretty that scores 37, 39 goals a season, not a Max Pacioretty who doesn't know where to shoot from and doesn't have a guy feeding him.
Juan, is Tampa Bay outplaying their capabilities, or is the Habs underplaying what they've got?
I think the Habs are underplaying. I mean, when you see the Habs playing right now, they look no energy. They have no desire, no motivation.
Like a preseason game out there.
Yes, it looks like they have none to play for. You know, we have 2 games at home, and we're down 0-2. Now we have to go into Tampa and try to get some wins. It's going to be very difficult.
You surprised, Pierre, with what you're seeing?
I'm not at all surprised, because you take a team like Tampa Bay, they're really talented. They went through the experience of last year. Coming into this year, it's a different team, and it's as they're not afraid of the Habs. They played them before. They know what to expect. They know they can beat them. Like you said, they played them in the regular season, dominated, and they came up with the same confidence into the playoffs. So I'm not at all surprised. I'm actually surprised that people are surprised, because Tampa Bay's talented and have the horses to do the work.
The way that I feel is Tampa Bay showed us something against Detroit, that they were a little bit vulnerable. They were a little bit weak. And I was very surprised that the Montreal Canadiens didn't jump on them.
I'm not exploiting them.
And it's their power play right now that's really killing them. I think they have 1 goal in the power play all playoffs and 28 chances. You're not going to win games if you can't score on special teams. Tampa Bay can take any liberty they want and not be penalized.
But in all fairness, Tampa Bay is also doesn't have a power play that's working.
Well, game two, they scored 4.
Fair enough.
They lit it up.
Over the course of the series, I think they were 0-20 over the first 4 before they went on that stretch. But you're starting to realize and see how deep Tampa Bay is, how many weapons they've got, whether it's Hedman, Kucherov, Palat, Stamkos, who finally is breaking out of his slump. How important is that going to be for Tampa Bay?
That's huge, because now you're taking a team that was competing against Montreal at a high level to the next notch, because now their superstar is playing well, and now it's going to give everybody confidence in that room, and it's tough. It's tough, especially if you get him going. I mean, Stamkos is by far one of the most dynamic players Tampa's ever had.
And Bishop's been lights out. He's 12-1-2 against the Canadians. It's unbelievable.
It's so limber for a 6'7" guy. I don't see you putting on the pads and being so flexible.
Mike Smith is pretty big too. He's pretty agile.
Yeah, but the way that he's been playing this season, this playoff run, and
against
this
Montreal,
season,
it's against Montreal. Tampa has our number, and there's nothing Montreal could really do about it as of right now.
In Game 2, Brandon Pruss went after him, and I mean, they have their history. They've been going after each other for a little while. But Brandon Pruss did something to me that I think showed a little bit of fire. Some people say he's a goon for what he did. Listen, I would rather see 20 guys go after guys and show a little bit of fire in Game 2 and show heart. Yeah. Don't put your head between tuck your head between your tail and just give up. I'd rather see fire and energy from players. Brandon Pruss needs to do that. The team needs to come out on fire in Tampa Bay, which is going to be the hardest place to win because they have the best record at home in the NHL.
That fire might actually cost Brandon Pruss, because the actual play's under review when he threw that elbow pad at Stamkos. So, gentlemen, stay right there. Great energy. Love it. We'll be right back right here on Read Between the Lines. Don't go anywhere. Hey, sports junkies. Like what you see? Click that subscribe button for more exclusive content.